Captured in the late 19th or early 20th century, this image depicts a lively scene inside a Western saloon. People are seen drinking, laughing, and enjoying each other's company amidst the backdrop of a well-stocked bar and various decorations. Saloons like this one played a crucial role in the social and cultural life of frontier towns, offering a space for camaraderie and entertainment. This photo depicts the interior of a Boeing 377 Stratocruiser in the 1950s, showcasing its innovative sleeping berths. Passengers could enjoy private, curtained-off beds during long flights. A woman is seen relaxing in her berth while a flight attendant stands in the aisle. The Stratocruiser's sleeping accommodations represented a significant advancement in passenger comfort during the early days of commercial air travel. This photograph, taken in 1958 Germany, depicts a coal miner waiting to shower after a long shift. Covered in coal dust, the individual sits, seemingly exhausted, among communal showers. This image serves as a stark reminder of the harsh working conditions faced by laborers in the post-war industrial era and the toll it took on their bodies. This photograph showcases the Ford Autovision portable television set from 1965. The image features an individual in a car, with the small television mounted on the dashboard. It represents a mid-1960s attempt to integrate entertainment into automobiles. The Autovision was an early, albeit unsuccessful, experiment in vehicular technology. In the pioneering days of aviation, around the 1910s and 1920s, aircraft were often unreliable. This photograph shows a pilot making in-flight repairs to an early aircraft, standing precariously on the landing gear. Such daring feats highlight the risks and challenges faced by early aviators and their determination to push the boundaries of flight. This is a photograph of actress Lucille Ball on her wedding day in 1940 to Desi Arnaz. The black and white image shows Ball in profile, wearing an elaborate wedding dress and veil. Their marriage was a significant partnership, leading to the creation of the groundbreaking sitcom I Love Lucy, which had a lasting impact on television history. In 1981, on location for the film E.T., director Steven Spielberg receives a visit from actor Harrison Ford. The photograph captures the two men in casual conversation, surrounded by crew members. This candid moment showcases the camaraderie between two iconic figures in Hollywood history, during the making of a classic film. This photograph, likely taken in the 1960s, shows boxing legend Muhammad Ali surrounded by a group of well-dressed women. Ali is seated in a suit, smiling, while the women stand around him in various dresses and hairstyles typical of the era. This image captures Ali's charismatic personality and his widespread appeal beyond the boxing ring. The Philco Predicta television debuted in the United States during the late 1950s, reflecting the era's fascination with futuristic design. The set features a distinctive swivel screen and unique cabinet design, setting it apart from other televisions of the time. Its innovative design represents an optimistic vision of the future during the early years of television technology. This photo captures British soldiers during World War I, specifically after the intense Battle of Saint-Quentin Canal in northern France, September 1918. Weary troops are seen resting on a canal embankment and bridge, a moment of respite amidst the brutal conflict. This image symbolizes the resilience and sacrifice of soldiers during one of the war's pivotal battles. This image shows Amiens Cathedral in France during the First World War. To safeguard this architectural treasure from potential bombing damage, its interior was fortified with massive walls constructed of sandbags. These defenses aimed to protect the cathedral's sculptures and stained glass, illustrating the efforts to preserve cultural heritage amidst war. This photo, taken around 1900 in China, depicts a man undergoing a form of punishment. He is kneeling with his arms outstretched, secured by a wooden frame, likely in a public space. Such punishments were designed to shame individuals and maintain social order. This image offers a glimpse into the legal and social practices of Qing dynasty China. Captured in March 1944, during the Allied campaign in Italy, this image depicts American soldiers witnessing the eruption of Mount Vesuvius. Positioned near military vehicles, the service members stand watching the massive plume rising from the volcano. This event highlights the surreal juxtaposition of natural disaster and the ongoing conflict of World War II. Here is a view of the Lincoln Memorial site in Washington, D.C., around the early 1900s. The memorial, still under construction, rises above the landscape. Workers and equipment dot the foreground amidst a marshy area. This image captures a pivotal moment in the creation of an iconic American monument. This image, taken in 1896, shows the aftermath of a confrontation with law enforcement in Oklahoma Territory. It depicts the lifeless body of Bill Doolin, a well-known outlaw of the American West. The photograph reveals the extent of the incident. Doolin's story reflects the violent realities of frontier life and the struggle for control in the late 19th century. This photograph captures the moment of Philippine independence on July 4, 1946, in Manila. A large crowd has gathered to witness the lowering of the American flag, symbolizing the end of U.S. administration. This event marked the culmination of decades of struggle for self-determination, signifying a new chapter in Philippine history as a sovereign nation. In February 1974, a U.S. Army soldier piloted a stolen UH-1 helicopter onto the south lawn of the White House. The image shows the helicopter on the lawn with military personnel nearby. This security breach highlighted vulnerabilities and led to increased security measures around the presidential residence. The image captures model Betty Page, a prominent figure in the 1950s, during a photo shoot. She is seen smiling, posing in a patterned bikini with a Ferris wheel behind. Page challenged conventional norms, becoming a symbol of female empowerment and leaving a lasting impact on popular culture. This photograph, circa 1972, captures martial arts legend Bruce Lee alongside actresses Nora Miao and Maria E. The trio are seen walking together, likely during the production of one of Lee's films. This image offers a glimpse into the personal life and collaborations of a cultural icon during the peak of his career. This photograph, taken in Texas around 1906, depicts a woman embodying the spirit of the American West. She is seen confidently holding a firearm, wearing a cowboy hat and fringed attire. Images like this challenged traditional gender roles and highlighted the diverse experiences of individuals in the frontier era. This photo captures a U.S. paratrooper wounded during the Vietnam War near the Laotian border in May 1969. The image shows the soldier grimacing in pain, covered by a poncho, while waiting for medical evacuation amidst stacked supply boxes and other injured personnel. It reflects the harsh realities and human cost of the conflict. This somber image captures the grim reality following the Titanic's sinking in April 1912. It shows a deceased individual, presumably a victim, aboard the CS Minia, a vessel involved in the recovery of bodies. Medical personnel attend to the remains. The photograph serves as a stark reminder of the tragedy's profound human cost. This photo captures a concert scene from the mid-1950s. An Elvis Presley fan is overcome with emotion, reacting demonstrably to his performance on stage. The audience is captivated by the rock and roll icon. This image reflects the cultural sensation that Presley ignited, marking a significant shift in music history. This photograph, taken in Dublin around 1910, depicts the expansive grounds of the Guinness Brewery. Mountains of barrels are seen alongside railway cars and workers. The image highlights the industrial scale of brewing and the importance of Guinness to Dublin's economy during the early 20th century. This image, taken in 1832, depicts the preserved head of Antonio Scarpa, a renowned Italian anatomist and surgeon. The photograph offers a stark glimpse of the scientist's features after his passing. Scarpa's contributions to anatomy and surgery were significant, and this image serves as a memento of his legacy in the medical field. In 1959, this scene captures a glimpse of rural life in Cone, Italy. A woman is seen carrying a large bundle of hay, possibly for livestock feed, using a traditional method. This image reflects the physical labor and resourcefulness of agricultural communities in post-war Italy, highlighting the enduring traditions of rural existence. This image captures an Army Day parade in Taiwan, circa 1951. It showcases a vast assembly of soldiers in uniform and conical hats, standing in precise formation. The display represents the Republic of China's military presence and readiness during a period of geopolitical tension in East Asia. This event highlights the nation's efforts to project strength and stability. This image shows a combine harvester pulled by 20 mules in Walla Walla County, Washington, in July of 1941. The large machine is being powered across a field by the massive team of mules, with operators on board. This photograph showcases the ingenuity and resourcefulness during this era of American agriculture. This photograph captures Charlie Chaplin and Edna Purviance in 1916, during the era of silent films. The image portrays them embracing, likely a scene from one of their many collaborations. Their partnership was significant, shaping early comedic cinema and bringing laughter to audiences worldwide. This photograph captures Rose Dunn, a notable figure in the American Old West, likely taken in the late 19th century. Dunn is seen seated, holding a revolver, and wearing a striped dress and a wide-brimmed hat. Her life and associations with outlaws have made her a subject of enduring fascination in Western lore, symbolizing the complex roles women played in that era. This photograph, taken in the 1920s, showcases a woman with her BMW motorcycle, likely in Germany. She is seen wearing protective goggles and a coat, posing confidently with her vehicle. During this era, women's participation in motorized sports and transportation represented a step towards greater independence and empowerment. This photo captures a scene from 1962 England, showing the meticulous upkeep of grand estates. 3 individuals are perched precariously on ladders, carefully trimming an enormous hedge. This image reflects the dedication to formal gardens and the labor-intensive practices of landscape maintenance during this era, highlighting the blend of artistry and hard work. This image captures Debbie Harry, the iconic frontwoman of the band Blondie, likely during a performance in the 1970s. Harry is seen mid-performance, her arm outstretched with confidence. Blondie helped shape the sound of new wave and punk music, and Debbie Harry's image became a symbol of female empowerment in rock. This photograph, taken around 1860 in the Satsuma domain of Japan, captures a samurai warrior. He is fully armed with a longbow, a quiver full of arrows, and swords. The samurai's elaborate armor and headpiece reflect his status and preparedness for combat. This image provides a glimpse into the military culture of Japan during a transformative period. This image captures Hiroshima, Japan, approximately 1 year after the atomic bombing in August 1945 during World War II. We see 2 individuals overlooking the city, much of which remains devastated. The photo provides a stark visual representation of the immediate aftermath of nuclear warfare and its impact on civilian populations. The image captures a peculiar competition in Paris, 1935. Elegantly dressed women are seated, each smoking a cigarette with apparent sophistication. A man stands behind, possibly judging their technique and style. This event reflects a unique aspect of social culture during the interwar period when smoking was often associated with glamour. This photograph depicts the aftermath of the 1921 Tulsa race riot in the Greenwood district of Tulsa, Oklahoma. The image shows widespread destruction, with burned-out buildings and debris littering the streets. The scale of the devastation highlights the intensity of the historic event and its lasting impact on the community. It is a poignant reminder of racial injustice in American history. During the Cold War, intelligence gathering was a constant game. Here, we see a man presenting a carved replica of the Great Seal of the United States. This seemingly harmless gift, given to U.S. Ambassador Avril Harriman by Soviet individuals, contained a hidden listening device. The thing, as it was known, symbolizes the era's pervasive atmosphere of distrust and espionage. This photograph, taken in Beijing around 1915 to 1920, showcases a monk at the Temple of Azure Clouds, a Buddhist temple nestled in the Western Hills. The image captures the monk in contemplation next to an ornate pagoda, with the mountains providing a tranquil backdrop. It offers a glimpse into the spiritual life and architectural beauty of early 20th century China. This photograph, taken in 1953, captures a poignant moment following the Korean War's armistice. A Korean mother is seen embracing her son, a former prisoner of war. He had recently escaped from a North Korean POW camp. This emotional reunion symbolizes the personal impact and relief felt by families affected by the conflict.